Today I'd like to target for you a largemouth bass streamer. The hook I have in the vise is a 2/0. This is a stainless steel 2/0 hook. I'm going to use this big fly thread. This is a heavy thread, and this is yellow. Just going to put a base down, bring it to the back. It doesn't really matter if you get them side by side. And we're going to stop there and remove our thread. Now I'm going to take Marabou. I'm going to start out with yellow Marabou, and I want to get a pretty good bunch of that. From one side of the feather I want 2 inches worth. We're going to tie these in. We're going to make that 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 the length of the hook shank. We'll wrap that right up there and bring it back. Now I'm going to take Ostrich Curl. I have about 6 of these. I'm going to lay these right on top. Even them out. I'm going to lay these right on top of the yellow. These are like an olive yellow. And we're going to leave them be about 1 inch past the Marabou. These are going to be, Ostrich Curl is very, very good in the water. It swims really nice. Plus with the Marabou, adds more. I'm going to take some black Marabou, and maybe not as much as the yellow. And this one is even a little bit short of the yellow. And we're going to wrap that down. You just wrap all of this right down. I'm going to take some black ostrich, and I'm going to take about 6 of those. I'm going to tie them right on top of the black. And we want those to be the same length as the olive yellow ostrich. Yeah, we can tie these in. I'm going to trim off that excess and quickly wrap these down. Now to finish off the tail, I'm going to use some olive Marabou. And I'm going to tie that in right on top of the black. I want that to be at least the length of the black. And we're going to wrap all of this in now. I'm going to take a clear and silver Corsair tubing. I'm going to measure it up. We're going to tie it on, and we're going to leave a little bit of it hanging at the back. We're going to measure that up just to the eye. We're going to cut that off. Now we're going to slide that on and leave a little bit hanging off the back. Bring that thread up to the end of the hook. We're going to wrap that in. We're going to tie this off. Give it like 3 whip finish. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. I'm going to take some super glue and I'm going to cover that with super glue. Now I'm going to take a 5mm glass bead. I'm going to put it on top. I'm going to push it way in there. You could even bring the, you could push your mylar back slightly. Now I'm going to wrap that down tight. Use my big fly thread once again. Squeeze off that. And wrap that back till that's tight. Now you can even that out so you don't have it going around that bend there so drastically. I'm going to take blood marabou feather in olive. Going to tie this on by the tip. And just fold that front piece over. Trim that off. Wrap this right in. Wrapping marabou doesn't really look too pretty, but it works great. And I'm at the end of the feather. I'm going to tie that off. Make sure I have it distributed pretty evenly there. Sometimes it gets stuck, wraps on itself. You could just take your bodkin needle and pull them out. Gonna pull that back. And there's the stem I have to cut off. And I'm going to tie this in hard. I'm going to take some Deer Creek sticker eyes. Yeah, put one on that side. I'm going to take Deer Creek Diamond Hard UV resin. And I'm going to put some right between the eyes. Just let that flow out. I'm going to hit it with the UV light. I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to put some underneath. And I'm going to hit that with the light. And now I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to go right around with it. Hit it with the light. And here we have a largemouth bass rattling streamer. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.